Hi everyone, Mike here at Ozone Health and Fitness. So the reason you're joining me in the gym today with Emer in the background, and what she's doing there is pulling a scone out of a bag. And the reason we're doing that is just to quickly explain this scone, like everybody, I think, or a lot of people eat scones. And what I want to show you is how much effort and how many calories is in this scone and how much effort you have to put in just to burn this scone off. So this is a normal plain scone from a bakery, you won't give it away. But a standard scone that you might make at home comes in at about 130 calories. So we weighed this scone, and look, people would look at this scone going, it's not that big, you could eat one of those easily enough. And people will eat this, whether it's in the office or whether you're a nurse or whatever you are, and you're going on your break and you're taking one of these scones. So we weighed this morning. This is 142 grams. So at 130 calories in your normal homemade scone on a 40 gram scone, this equates to 460 calories just in this plain scone. No fruit, no butter, no jam. So what we're going to do is we're going to test with Emer behind me how long it's going to take, not just to burn off the scone of 460 calories, but we're going to add about 200 calories to that for butter and jam, because let's face it, that's what most of you put onto it. So we're going to say 660 calories, and we're going to see how long it takes Emer jogging speed to work off this scone with the butter and the jam on it. So how we're going to track how many calories she's burned and how long it takes, as you can see here, we're going to use the MyZone belt. So the MyZone belt is 99.4% accurate to an ECG machine, so it's super accurate, and it's going to tell us how many calories she's burning. And you can see here, so this is her heart rate, this is the effort she's putting in, and these are the calories she's burning. So she has to hit 600, because she's done 3, she's only just been walking around. She's going to have to hit 663 calories to burn off that scone with the butter and jam. So this is the belt that Emer's going to be wearing. It's the MyZone belt, and basically it's a nice kind of elastic strap. You can set the width on it, so it just goes in just under the chest there, and this little sensor is what picks up all the data. So you can store up to 16 hours then of workout data before you have to come back, and it will sync to an app on your phone and upload all your workout data for however long you've done it for. If you've stored 16 hours on the trot, or you're just gone out for a run, you don't need to bring your phone with you, it'll upload it all when you come back. So this is what Emer's using. I said this is up to 99.4% accuracy on the ECG machine, so it's a super accurate, almost medical grade wearable device. And this strap, then you just pop off that monitor in the middle, and this strap, then you can just rinse that under the tap, wash off the sweat and that kind of thing, and just keep it clean and hygienic. So that's what she's going to be using. So we're going to check in with her soon and see what way she is in terms of calories burnt for that scone. So we're just quickly tuning in with Emer here. She's 35 minutes done, and you can see at that point she has 245 calories. You can see up there on the top right, 245 calories burned at this stage. Now remember, she's aiming for 660 calories to burn off that scone. Just to kind of give you an idea, before, just as she was starting this off, we got her to track how many calories she was burning walking for 10 minutes. So she was walking at a very fast pace, as fast as she could before his jogging speed, and she burned off only 20 calories in 10 minutes of walking. So for those of you who walk a lot, to put that in perspective, to burn off that scone, which is 660 calories, you're talking about 5.5 hours just for one scone. So it's time to start thinking, is it really worth it? We're going to check back in with Emer in just a few minutes. So we're happy to say Emer's still in one piece. Anyway, she's just after crossing the 660 calories there, so she has the scone worked off. But let's take a look at how long it took her and the effort that she's put in just to shift one scone that you think is, what harm is it going to do? I'm going to walk it off tonight and do a couple of kilometers. Let's take a look. So it took Emer approximately an hour and 15 minutes of running to work off 660 calories. So you can see here she's just gone into 670 as she starts to cool down now, up there at the top right. So this is the effort she's put in. Like, that's an incredible amount of effort, 225 effort points. Like, normally on my own workouts I might hit 100 effort points. So unfortunately women do have to work harder to shift the same amount of calories as men, just because the lean muscle mass will obviously be very different. But you can see up the top here, guys, just across the amount of effort there in yellow. So yellow is 80 to 90% of your maximum heart rate. So for Emer to stay in that is a lot of effort. It means you can barely string a sentence together. So the average person out there wouldn't be in that zone. You might only be in the green zone. So you can see there, Emer only had a small bit at each side of that yellow in the green zone. So she put a lot of effort into this just to shift that. So if you put it in perspective, if the average Joe out there running, she did an hour and 15, you could be talking an hour and 3/4, maybe even 2 hours in a steady state green zone. So everyone, just to recap and put this in perspective, so this plain scone is 460 calories, like we said, right, just because of the size of it. With your butter and jam, we're adding just an extra 200 calories in there for that. you're talking about 660 calories. That's what Emer was working on today. And like we said, over 10 minutes she only burned off 20 calories. So you're talking about 5.5 hours walking speed. That's what she did. So obviously jogging, she did it a bit quicker. So over 10 minutes of walking, she burned off 20 calories. So for those of you who are eating a scone like this every day inside in the office and telling yourself that you're going to walk it off, you're not. 5.5 hours of walking, very few people do that. Do it at enough pace, at enough intensity to shift a scone every day. So let's keep this in mind. This is the effort it takes just to shift one scone. And we're going to do more videos like this in the coming weeks, right? So you can see, you know, between bars of chocolate and biscuits, what effort it's going to take to shift it, and hopefully start you thinking smarter about what you're eating.